Coming up on New Day Cleveland, we are heading to Cleveland's most walkable and beloved cities. It's all about beautiful Lakewood, from crafted arts by local makers to vibrant restaurants full of flavor. We will be strutting from shop to shop all hour long. New Day Cleveland starts right now. Welcome to New Day Cleveland. I'm Natalie Hervick. All hour long, we are taking a stroll along the southern shore of Lake Erie. Lakewood is full of passion, diversity, and vibrancy. So our first stop is a shop dedicated to the wonderful artisans in the area. This is Funkini Land.
Funkini Land is a combination gift shop and gallery filled with, right now, 53 Ohio artists. So we're an artist collective and we showcase all different mediums of work. My mom and I create together. We did art shows for 15 years and then decided that traveling was just a lot. So we opened up Funkini Land in 2022 to give other artists the opportunity to show their work in a retail space. We have 500 square feet and we like to pack it all in. Any space that you see is basically filled with artwork. It is hopefully not too overwhelming for customers. We try to at least display it in a way that's not too overpowering. But we definitely like to get as many artists in Funkini Land as we can. You'll find ceramics, glass, wood, cards, notebooks, journals. We've got locally authored books. We've got wood burnings and jewelry, and we've got martini glasses, a little bit of everything, really. All the wood burnings, I start by getting inspiration from the garden and outside, nature, and then I sketch the design onto the wood burn it by hand, and then some of the work has watercolors on top of it too. So they're just like little accents that are really nice to make a space a little brighter. We have a lot of artwork that has a bunch of humor to it, and we really do try to represent artists that are really good people. So their humor and their positivity comes through in their artwork. So the space is filled with a lot of joy. Our artists that have visited the store, we take a little Polaroid of them and put it by their artwork. It just gives a little touch so that people know who they are. And then we just like to share a little bit of facts about all our artists and allow the customer to get to know them a little bit better. Most of these artists are full-time artists. This is how they make their living, whether they do art shows, whether they have more locations that they keep their artwork in. It's really important that, you know, they do well to sustain their business. Take your time and ask questions. My mom and I are the ones who run Funkini Land, so we love to give people more information about the artists and their work. It's following my dreams. It's being able to advocate for other artists. And really, since we've moved to Lakewood, the community is just a beautiful community to have a business in. And so we're so happy to be here and to be able to share Funkini Land with everyone. We're open 6 days a week, closed on Mondays. There's a lot of other stores in the neighborhood to visit, so you could literally make it an afternoon and visit different restaurants and stores in Lakewood.
Funkini Land is on Detroit Avenue, and be sure to visit them online because they have a lot of upcoming events. Our next stop is one of the many restaurants that are packed with flavor in Lakewood. David is taking us to Rood Food.
With a name like Rood, you got to be good, and Josh is the chef. And how good is this?
I think it's the best.
I think it's pretty good too.
Yeah.
I love this spot. It's a great spot. And Annabella, always known for the desserts here. Pies, but I see something different than pies out here. What's going on with desserts?
Yeah, so we have 4 plated desserts on as well.
This is not a dessert, this is a flower pot.
kind of looks like it, right?
It is beautiful. What is this?
It's a verrine, which just means like a layered dessert, but it's we call it our Neapolitan, so it's a play on a Neapolitan.
It is a beautiful thing. What's going on over here in front of Josh?
That's a sweet corn funnel cake that has a little bit of a what's called an eaten mess on top. So it has like kettle corn.
what?
Eaten mess. It's an English dessert where you just take like berries and whipped cream and jam and meringue.
I should say mess and eat.
Yes.
It's a big mess of stuff. And what is this item?
That is a Rice Krispie creme brulee.
Okay, Rice Krispie creme brulee. So it's sort of unconventional to start with desserts first, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, when I think of Rood, sometimes I go back to the days of pies all the time. So it was sort of everyone knew you guys for the pies here, right?
Right.
Until Josh got here and stuck his nose in it, and all of a sudden now we're talking about like Wagyu. How about that? Tell me about this right here.
So this is our Stone X Wagyu. It is 9+ on the Australian Wagyu scale.
And what does that mean?
It is, so it's the marbling score. So it's pretty close to like an A5 Wagyu Japanese, but this is 100% black sire cattle.
So when you see this, it looks real fatty and almost
Yes.
white. But you don't cook this a lot, do you?
So before I went to Chicago, we then learned in Chicago that Wagyu is actually supposed to be served medium, so where you'll get it on the outside nice and crusty, and the inside kind of melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
That gives it time for the fat to kind of render inside of it.
It's exactly right. So many people cook it too rare,
Yes.
and the flavors never really develop. So I mean that's the important thing, to make that happen without melting it, and that is so perfectly done. I had this last time I was here.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Who else says this is their favorite?
There's we get a lot of people that
You?
Yeah, oh yeah. This is we get a lot of people. I love this thing. This is
I
one
heard
of my
that.
most proud dishes that
Yeah.
we have on the menu here.
I like that one. And this one here, you have to probably give me an idea of what's happening here. But boy, let's see, we can figure this out. Maybe there we got a fork. What's in here?
Yeah, there we go. Oh. So here we got a wild boar gnocchi. Gnocchi's made with celery root and potatoes, and then the boar is braised for about 6 to 8 hours. And
Wow.
yeah.
Don't leave home without a fork when you're coming here. I'm telling you. Of course, you have forks here, right? We're
No,
good.
we eat with our hands here.
And who was that beautiful lady making these beautiful drinks?
That is actually my wife, the GM. She makes the
didn't
cocktail.
know that.
Yeah, she makes the cocktails.
Who cooks at home?
Her.
And she makes drinks.
Yeah, she makes drinks. She's Superwoman. So
Okay, this drink here is so foo-foo, but it's lovely. What is it?
that's our high lo-fi. It's kind of like a play on a Cosmo.
Look at that.
Yeah. You try it.
Beautiful. I will try it. I used to have a mustache. It'd be dangerous with this drink.
All in one gulp.
Yeah.
Not really. What's this drink called?
This is our Papa B. It is like a salt honey, which is one of our signature pies here.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And it's kind of like you combine it with an old fashioned. It's very good, and it goes down too smooth.
It is beautiful. Do we miss anything here? I got to tell you, folks, when you come here, the atmosphere is beautiful. This room's sort of more lighted. The other room is a little more dark, a little
Correct,
more
yeah.
like romantic, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit more intimate. Yeah.
Or if you're hiding out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madison Atkins, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And how do you spell Rood?
ROOD.
No R-U-D-E here.
Nope.
It's all R-O-O-D.
That's right.
And delicious.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you. I
It's fun
appreciate
seeing
it.
you guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
You too.
Thanks, David.
Where's my fork?
Still to come, I'm taking you here, trying out a swanky new look with the coolest custom hats in Lakewood. This is my kind of place. We are here at Leona's Custom Hats in Lakewood. I have Shay and Brad with me. I'm so excited to be in here. We have gorgeous hats in front of us, but it didn't start as hats for you guys, your company, right?
Right. We started with permanent jewelry 3 years ago. We have a studio over at the Screw Factory as well. We had a really great hat experience out west. And ever since then, we've been really wanting to bring hats to Cleveland.
It's needed. We need the hats, and you both look amazing in hats, I must say.
Thank you.
And I mean, check out this wall. You have not only the amazing hats, but then you have all of these cool accessories. So Brett, what's the process like? Do I come in and I pick the hat I want, and then I could probably just leave it as is if I wanted to, right?
Yes.
But most people probably don't do that.
Yeah, no, we can do a lot of customizations to the hats, but first we come in and we look at, you know, the style that you're looking for, the color, and then from there we fit the hat to your head and then look at all the shapes that we can do and
All the accessories you can add?
Yep.
All right, so when you pulled a hat, I picked this hat off the wall. I absolutely love this color. What would be the first thing you would do then with the hat?
From there is just checking the fit. So we want you to try that on.
Check it out, make sure it fits okay.
Yeah,
What do we think?
Yeah, so we would want to see like, so see how it's a little loose. So you have a little bit of a gap here.
Okay.
And then on the front and back, it's a little snug. So we could steam that out a little bit and stretch it out, pull that in a little bit so it tightens it down.
You can do all that?
Yep.
I want to see this in action. Want to try that?
Yeah, see how that fits.
Well, it does fit even better, I feel like. Yeah. I like it. I like having a little bit of room, right? Should you have a little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so once you would do something like that, I see all these really cool accessories. Where have you pulled the accessories from? I mean, there's some feathers in here. It looks like little belts too, even.
Yeah, so this is a whole fun experience, customizing for your taste. We have a whole wall over here of decor that you can pull from, so depending if you want just simple.
Let's just see what it looks like. Let's just put some on there just for fun. There's all these little trinkets that you can add too.
Right, we do some leather working, so we made that leather hat band with some spaces. Normally it's a bullet holder, but we put other things in, like some sage and some crystals and matches, just fun little touches.
And how neat is the top of this one? So you did that?
Yep.
It looks like a snake.
Yeah, it's a snake, yeah. Yeah, we did one for one of our customers and then decided to do one to show off at her.
So what is that? Is that the burning or what is that process to make this?
That's part of the steaming. So we
Okay.
steam the hat and then shape it from there. And then once we have that, yeah, we did do some burning just to bring it out.
Now I see that you burned into your hat that you're
yeah,
wearing.
mine's brand. Those
So
are the
branded.
Yep. Yeah,
So you can do branding. You have the tools right here. Oh look, they even look at that.
Yeah, so all of our branding irons are here. We have several different fonts. We're a partner with Destination Cleveland as well. So we have the license to do the Cleveland script.
I think the really cool thing about what you do is you guys will take the show on the road, basically, right?
We will.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll pack it all up. We have a travel set and we will come to you. We'll come to your event. We'll come to your house, private parties, weddings, corporate events, any activations. We love having groups of people here. That's why we've tried to make it as comfortable as possible. Bring your group of friends, spend the evening with us, bring your family, do a jewelry experience, a hat experience. We have several other experiences that you can do too, so bring everybody here.
So much fun. I'm just noticing that there's a little bar over there too. Do you have people that come in here in groups and they have you make their hats or what?
Yeah, so part of the experience, you know, if you're sitting down buying a hat, that individual, like when somebody's coming in, we want to provide, you know, an elevated experience for somebody.
So you do that as well. It's really neat. I mean, I'm looking on, and again, if you want to come in, you can get the permanent jewelry too done, necklaces, bracelets, and beyond. But hats, where it's at. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. We'll see what we can come up with on mine. Sound good? Thank you guys so much. What do we think? Do we love it? I love it. I told them I'm coming back every season to redecorate it because it's just so cute. They also do cleanings and reshapings for your hats. Keep that in mind. All right, we're going to start our morning at an adorable coffee shop full of crafted drinks by Lakewood locals. This is Good Kind Coffee.
Good Kind Coffee is a place where you can get some of the best coffee you've ever had, have it in a great environment. We're all about community. We love people hanging out, having conversations, and just connecting with friends or family or strangers. We try to make everything in-house when possible. We use some of the best quality ingredients we can find. We try to be preservative-free, food coloring-free, any of that stuff.
Coffee has always been a specific passion of mine, like from the crop all the way to the cup. And so we try to put effort into every little detail that we can here when it comes to the coffee. Primarily, yeah, it's a roaster and a shop. A lot of people love flavored lattes, and we excel at that here. But the raw materials are also important. Like, I'm very passionate about the coffee, how it's roasted, where we source it from. So the black coffee here also tastes great. Just regular espresso tastes great. Our baristas are trained really well. So anything from that's very traditional to experimental is delicious here. So the staff creates the majority of the menu. Every season we kind of have this little competition where the baristas will create their own drink recipes, and the quote best ones end up on the menu, and whoever ends up on the menu, that person gets a bonus. We try to, you know, inspire that kind of creativity, and that's why so many things on the menu here are so creative and delicious. We try to make everything in-house from scratch that we can. Our chai is all made from scratch. All of the syrups are made from scratch. We just think that that really lends to the quality of the beverage, especially. We do buy from other people some of our baked goods. We make our cinnamon rolls in-house. People like those a lot, and it's actually made by the other owner's father. Currently, we offer some food options that we get from other people, like Nature's Oasis, Floressa, Totally Sweet, and yeah, they're quality as well. We like them a lot.
It just has an energy that you don't see in a lot of other places, so it's fun to be able to operate here and serve this community and really just be able to be a part of it.
We get a lot of regulars that just live in the general vicinity, which is great. But it's also kind of a destination. People are kind of driving here from the east side, they're driving from Avon and Westlake, and it's great to have that diversity of clientele that just all have that commonality of wanting good coffee. Aesthetics can all be there, the sugary syrups can all be there, but until you have passion and love and there's consistency in that product, then, you know, people aren't going to come in your door without that. So I think that is what sets us apart. There's a lot of quality coffee shops in the Cleveland area, but just that consistency and heart that we have, I think, is special.
Good Kind Coffee has expanded, so there's plenty of seating to hang out, and be sure to check out their revolving menu as well. Coming up, I'm stepping into the soap making lab by making my own custom scent with a Lakewood staple. This is by far one of the best smelling shoes a girl could ever go on. I'm so excited to be here with Steve from STEM Handmade Soaps in Lakewood. Love being out here at your store.
Thank you. We love having you.
I mean, this is award-winning soaps. You are getting recognition left and right for how amazing these soaps are. And it's been over a decade now that you've
it's been 12 years we've been making soap here.
12 years.
Yeah.
And going strong. People love it. What is it about your soaps and your other products that really you think makes it stand out?
I think what customers like about our soaps is, number one, it's 100% natural, and also they are scented with essential oils, so really the scent attracts them to make the purchase. Then once they use it, all of the high quality, all natural ingredients make them come back.
So it's a great place to get some gifts for those in your life and for
Absolutely.
yourself. We're gonna show you today how to make it. He's gonna teach me. So we're gonna find out how he makes his amazing soap.
Yes. Yep.
I'm so excited. Let's get to it.
All right, let's go.
Gloves, safety goggles on, because we need this for step one, right?
We do. We need to be safe because sodium hydroxide is caustic, so we want to keep ourselves safe. So what you want to do is pour the sodium hydroxide into the water.
Okay.
And it's going to immediately react with the water and heat itself up to almost 200 degrees. So give it
on
a
its own?
On its own.
Start
Just give it a real gentle stir.
Okay.
Till it's all mixed in. We're up to about 170, 180.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we'll set that aside. Now we're going to mix all of our oils together that make a really good soap. So go ahead and put our coconut oil in.
Now how much do you put in?
So you're going to dump, it's already pre-measured.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, you can even scoop it out, or It's like
I'm putting it in here?
no, you're gonna put it in
Oh,
there.
I was gonna say, how am I gonna fit that in there? Okay, so we're putting this all in
Yeah,
here.
yep.
Okay.
And then you're
So we
gonna
got our
add your
coconut.
shea butter, cocoa butter.
Ooh,
Gonna dump
okay.
that in.
Got that.
And that's soybean oil.
Okay, put the whole thing?
Yep, whole
Okay.
thing. That's gonna be very moisturizing, a lot
How
of
much will this make?
antioxidants. This will make a 3-pound block of soap.
Okay.
And our safflower oil.
What's that for?
Safflower oil adds a lot of emollient to the soap and makes the lather very sustainable. So the lather like doesn't disappear. And that is babassu oil. Babassu oil, we call it our magic ingredient because it brings all the properties of the soap together
All right.
to kind of give it our magic touch. So next, you chose blue to color your soap. So this is a
love
blue
that
kaolin clay.
Okay.
So you're gonna pour that right into your melted oil. So now we're gonna add the lye to the oil.
Okay.
And it's gonna immediately start to saponify. And that is the making of soap. When your lye mixes with your oil, it makes soap and glycerin.
I'm gonna
so
let you pour it in
Sure.
while I hold, just because
Yeah.
I don't want to. Should I immediately start going? Or no?
Sure, yep,
Okay.
go ahead and start blending.
Wait.
And it's gonna start making soap right away. All right, so it's starting to thicken a little bit. So I'm gonna have you stop and just leave your blender in there.
Okay.
And pour in your essential oils. Now this is
yes.
a blend of spearmint and eucalyptus, and we call it spa.
It's a spa scent, and I love this scent. Okay. Ooh, look at that go. Blend it more now?
You'll mix all that together.
Okay.
All right, you're getting nice and thick, so I would just go ahead and stop the stick blender.
Okay.
And just stir it a little bit with your spatula while
Okay.
it thickens up just a little bit more.
Step on this there.
So you're gonna pour it into your mold, and over the next 24 hours, that chemical reaction is gonna continue.
Okay.
And it's gonna heat itself up to about 160
It heats
degrees.
itself up.
It does. And then you can add your own touch by putting some decorative botanicals on top.
Wonderful. Okay, I think I'll go with, I think this pink, is this rose
Yep.
petal?
Then the last thing, you get to name your soap, Natalie. What do you want to call your soap?
We're gonna go with Natalie's Zen.
That sounds perfect.
Because I need Zen in my life. It's a spa scent, and maybe you do too, so this will be perfect. You gotta come check them out here on Madison Avenue in Lakewood. Again, everyone raves about your soaps and your lotions and beyond, and I always have known why. So keep
Awesome.
up the great work.
Thanks, Natalie. We appreciate it.
It smells like $1 million in here too. Here it is, the finished product. It smells so good too. So excited. All right, from scents to sweets, this authentic Greek bakery has been loved by many in the Lakewood area for years. This is Despina's Bakery.
Despina's Bakery, it's a Greek place. You can find desserts, some food, a little bit of everything. I born and raised up in Greece, and always we used to make meals, you know, fresh stuff. Always I want to do a bigger, like, little events. So the time came. My girls, they're all in college right now, so that was the right time to start and doing, you know, what I'm doing here. Most of the Greek women, they cook every day, you know, and stuff. So that was a thing. I used to do it every day, and I had people ask me to do this and that. So the time I found this place was perfect. One of our traditional desserts is the baklava, the Greek baklava. It's always famous, you know, the spanakopita. The grape leaves I make here, it's homemade. My thing is to be fresh. The portocalopita, it's like a pita. I use like all the ingredients, but doesn't have flour, so we took the filo out and leave it to dry, and you put them in, so it's you see the layers, and you put the syrup after. The rice pudding is one of our traditional desserts. The kataifi ekmek is the shredded filo with a vanilla homemade pudding and the whipped cream on top. The baklava cheesecake, it's the one I make here. I do the baklava on the bottom and top. This one is very popular. And of course, the Greek yogurt we made here. The Greek meatballs, they do have some herbs like the mint and the parsley. People love the Greek meatballs with some tzatziki sauce on the side. The spicy feta is like the tirokafteri. It's with red roasted peppers and feta cheese and it's real hot sauce, so it's real spicy. And the other one, it's like this garlic sauce. People love that. I have people, American people, they come and ask for that. I do more vegan stuff now because I have a lot of people, like they come in, so this is the need for the neighborhood. So the finica, it's always vegan. I do some other desserts, and even I have a vegan spanakopita and a vegan bugata. Always I have one soup, the avgolemono, it's our traditional chicken soup. And always I have, for today, it's the lentil soup. So always I have one vegan, and I have the chili. People love the chili and the salads, the Greek meatballs, the zucchini balls, and sometimes people order the bigger tray with like the tzatziki on the middle and the pita bread and different, pitas. We carry Rising Star coffee, a local coffee. We have the Greek coffee also. Everything I have here is made here. I don't have, sometimes you have people, they come in and they ask what you make here, and I said, whatever you see, it's fresh and made here, yeah. I'm from Greece and I born and raised there, and I came here 31 years ago. So Lakewood was the first place I moved in. Lakewood is a very friendly place to start your business.
When we return, David is trying an eclectic menu at a new spot here in Lakewood.
Well, Andrew, you're not even a year old here yet, right?
That is correct, just a few months old.
A few months old. Sofia's, it's called Sofia's. How old is Sofia?
Sofia is 16 years old, and Sofia's Kitchen and Bar is less than a year.
So you're naming this after your daughter?
Yeah, she's our firstborn, she's our daughter. We have 2 children, and it just seemed right when we were trying to figure out names for the place.
You know what seemed right was I came in the door here. We're on Detroit, right next to the Beck Center, so it's easy to find. And the menu is, I see things here I don't see around town. Like what is this right here?
So this is our pork prime rib. You're right, a lot of places it's just a pork chop or pork tenderloin, but we actually do a pork prime rib.
Look at the heft on that baby, huh?
Yeah, you could Fred Flintstone style pick up by the bone and just start biting into it, but it's a nice big cut and still tender and juicy and in its own au jus.
So Sofia's is a place for dinner. You don't do lunches here.
Correct. We open at 4 o'clock every day.
4 o'clock, and that's 7 days a week. This item here, I saw the chef making that in the back, and it was beautiful. That's one of those things, the ultimate comfort food, don't you think?
Absolutely. This is a fantastic dish year-round. It's the shepherd's fries. It's braised lamb with roasted potatoes, with lamb gravy, and cheese curds, peas, and carrots.
So this is like a total comfort food item. And what's this one right here?
This is roasted carrots and roasted beets. It's cold beets, warm carrots with spinach and black peppered goat cheese with a maple balsamic dressing.
And we're just sort of scratching the surface here in terms of the menu. You can't make everything here, but all this food is just beautiful. And watching the guys make it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have a fantastic crew here. Chef Andy, he's been around a long time. He's learned from the best, from some of the culinary greats in this city, and he has kept with the, utilizing local purveyors as much as possible, fresh ingredients, seasonal ingredients, and their passion really comes through.
I love watching the bartender make these drinks back there. So I've got a question. We got a nice glass of white wine there.
Yeah.
What was this drink you made?
That is the Summer Spritz.
And this?
That is the Fire on the Mountain.
I like the sound of that, right?
Yeah, a little bit spicy.
I like that laugh. And what about this one?
That is the Blueberry Punch.
Blueberry Punch. So you get them all right. I saw somebody go like Yeah, you got it. You nailed it. Yeah, you did, but there's something missing. What's missing here that I expected to see from you? Because you also are the owner of
Immigrant Son Brewery.
Where's the beer?
So the beer is on tap and staying cold, but we wanted to feature some of this, and our Immigrant Son Brewery award-winning beers are always available here as well. The idea here with our place was family and friends, and so the idea of Sofia is just welcoming. It's just a great name that rolls off the tongue, and I just thought that it was a fantastic name to really capture what we were about here.
So does anyone ever make it to the desserts?
They do, because we have wonderful house-made desserts.
What's this?
That's our brownie delight.
Can you touch it with your hands?
I can. I'm actually going to take a bite.
Okay, let's do it.
It's just too good. I should use a fork, but sometimes you just have to go right in. But this is chocolate brownie with cream cheese.
Give me half of that.
There you go.
There we go.
And jam and some brown sugar brittle on top.
Another thing I want to ask about is the artwork.
Some of the pictures are just from my camera over the years. There's a couple wonderful pictures of Sofia. One when she was 3 years old. She was in front of the door at the Barking Spider, which was this great spot on the east side and closed now. Then Sofia and Zoltan, our two children, picture of them, and then a family picture. But I also like to try to feature friends and local artists, and the pictures behind me over here is Patrick Wadden. He's a dear friend and lives here in Lakewood, Ohio, and he has a great eye, and there's a couple pictures that are one of the Lakewood Rocky River Hilliard Bridge, one of Edgewater Park, and one of Copenhagen, because I like to say Copenhagen.
And you do a beautiful job of it. I just want to tell you one thing. When I was on my way over here, I was asking the producer about the place, and she goes, "It's just the best food." I said, "What's so good about it?" She still didn't open her eyes. She goes, "I don't know, it's just the best." Who could say anything better than that?
That's been the best form of advertising for us. Is we've had great accolades. People have really enjoyed coming in. It's a great new spot here in Lakewood, which has been going through a little bit of a change with all the closings, and so we have been welcomed with wonderful new customers who are absolutely loving with eyes closed, loving the food.
I want to say goodbye because you were on the set on the show with Immigrant with your beer, and I had a beer and I tasted that beer. You asked me how do I like it. I went like, it's the best. It's the best beer.
Fantastic.
Great to see you, man.
Yeah, great to see you too.
And I tell you, if you pass up this pork chop or this lamb here, you're out of your mind. Beautiful, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
It is no secret Lakewood is known for their delicious restaurants. This is no exception. We're here at Humble Wine Bar along Detroit. Alyssa, thank you so much for having me in today.
Thank you for having me.
This pizza, everything looks absolutely delicious. It's become a staple, I feel like, in Lakewood for over a decade now.
Yeah, about 13 years now. Yeah, we're super lucky to have such loyal customers. Yeah.
And there's so many reasons why they come. I feel like this is a good place to come with your girlfriends. Mm-hmm. It's also a good place to come for a date night.
Absolutely.
And I think it's a really good place for a first date night. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree, yeah. We actually have some really sweet first date stories. We've had a lot of first dates here where they end up booking their bridal shower, and some of them have even gone on to book a baby shower with us, and those are really special moments for us, yeah.
You are creating memories here, and it starts with the delicious food. I mean, this cheese board and meat board, this charcuterie is unbelievable.
Oh yeah. So this is like my favorite thing on the menu. We've got prosciutto, vintage red fox, salumi, and cheddar cheese, bread, crackers, can't go wrong.
And
so good.
I have to say that beet salad. Normally, a beet salad, I never see some greens with it. The fact that you guys have some greens on there, what kind of cheese is on top of that?
It's ricotta salata, so delicious. And there's, I think, pistachios and saba as well.
So you get these light fares, so you're not too full. And even the pizzas, that Neapolitan style, in my opinion, is the best.
Right. Not too heavy, not too light, perfect for sharing. It's a great place to come hang out, like you said, with your girls or on a date.
And when it comes to the pizzas, you have quite a variety. I was looking at the menu here. You have over a dozen, right?
Right, yeah, I think 13.
And they're all cooked in there, but here's the best part too. You will also cater to those who might be gluten-free or vegan.
Yes. We have gluten-free crust, we have vegan cheese, we've got some vegetarian pizzas, all kinds of good stuff.
So whatever your palate is, whatever you need, they've got you covered on that too.
Absolutely.
And they also have you covered with dessert.
Oh yeah.
This creme brulee looks absolutely beautiful.
So good.
Is that your favorite?
Creme brulee is my favorite. The crack is the best thing ever.
Just when it breaks open as you...
Oh yeah, so satisfying and it's
Now,
super good.
Speaking of the drinks that go along with it, so you guys really take pride in these craft cocktails, I feel like.
Yeah. So we have always been known as a wine spot, but we want to put ourselves on the map as a premier cocktail spot as well. So our new menu is really great, and these are some of our favorite cocktails of our new menu.
Well, I might say with 3. This one was calling my name. What is this one?
So this is called So Fresh and So Clean. It's our house vodka, citrus blend, muddled cucumbers and strawberries and mint.
So refreshing.
Right.
So,
perfect for
and
summer.
I know that you recently have had some new ownership come into play.
Yes, Jeff and Nick. Nick has worked in Westside Hospitality in Cleveland for over a decade. Jeff owns Sauce Tap Room, which is another great Lakewood staple just right down the street. So they're great guys, and they've been making some really cool changes.
All that, making the changes at the same time, it seems like they're wanting to keep the tried and true that everybody has come to know and love about Humble Wine Bar.
Absolutely.
So like, I feel like there's a good balance happening with trying to bring some new things in, but at the same time, keeping it to what everybody loves.
Totally.
And yes, you can come here because they open at 4 o'clock to dine for dinner. But if you have a private event, Sundays when you're closed, you do a lot of private events on Sundays.
We do, yes, Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay,
So,
both days of the weekend.
yes, Sundays we're able to do, because we're closed, we can do morning and evening, which we don't open until 4, so we have all of this time, and we would love to host corporate lunches or anything, birthday parties, whatever.
Can I end with a little bite?
Please do.
I can't help myself with the pine nuts and is this spinach on here too?
Spinach, brie, pine nuts, truffle oil. So tasty.
Oh my gosh.
You like
Might
it?
be my new favorite pizza I've ever had.
I'm so glad you like it. It's my favorite.
So much. Alyssa, I appreciate you. Check them out, Detroit Avenue, Humble Wine Bar. Get this pizza. You'll be very happy you did. After the break, explore this cute and cozy shop with all the vintage finds, cottage decor, and more.
Magically Found is a store that is based on my favorite movie, which is Practical Magic. If you love the movie as well, you'll see like references throughout the store. I kind of wanted to feel like you walk into a cottage at the edge of the woods, a little bit like your grandma lives there, kind of like that cozy grandma feeling, a little witchy if you love the movie Practical Magic. So it's kind of combining all of my favorite things together. And so it's very personal to me. So besides the vintage decor, there is vintage clothing, lots of floral dresses, and then lots of artists because I love art. So there is pressed flower art, ceramics, stained glass, wood burning, lots of prints and cards, jewelry. I've got someone who makes room sprays, body oils, and paper incense. So a little bit kind of like everything. We also sell books and we sell teas, herbal teas, because like nothing is more cozy than coming home and opening a book and having a cup of tea. There's so many things that I want to make and I just don't have time to make everything. So I found other really talented people who can make things and help like enhance the store. And they're just so creative. And a couple of the artists in the store are really working with me to like be sustainable and to use like reclaimed items in their artwork as well. So that's been really fun because we kind of get to like find new inventive ways to use things and to use items. I do love the pressed flower art. The artist is a really good friend of mine, and all of her pressed flower art is not only each piece is individual that she's making, but she uses all secondhand frames. People really aren't wearing watches anymore, but we were able to kind of like come up with a new way and turn a watch into a bracelet to upcycle those. And she likes to joke, it's like, now it's always time for flowers. We use vintage teacups to make like tea leaf reading kits. We also use vintage teacups to put bath bombs in, and so we're just trying to like use items and upcycle items as much as possible and reduce the amount of plastic in the store. I think Lakewood is a super cute neighborhood, and they're just so supportive of small businesses, which is so important. And specifically the little street that I'm on, we call ourselves Buns to Birdtown on Madison Avenue, and we're 17 stores that are all part of this group together, and we work together and we support each other, and we're trying to really like make Madison Avenue a place to come and shop. And so that's been so great. So you don't feel like you're by yourself, you feel like you have a full community of small business owners. You never think about who's my neighbor gonna be when you open a small business, and I have the best neighbors. My sign says that I'm the cutest, coziest store in Cleveland. So a lot of times I'll see people read the sign outside, and when they walk in, they'll go, yep, the sign is correct, which is so funny. I just love vintage decor because not only is it sustainable, but it also comes, like items come with so much more energy and character, because like a lot of times these items are one of a kind, or I guess like there's a few of them still existing in the world. So when you use them to decorate your space, like you're really like, you get to be like show your uniqueness in your home because it's not something everyone has. We're really selling the cozy, comfortable vibe, trying to get you out of your busy, hectic life, to put the phone down for that little bit of time and just like disappear to a different place.
Magically Found has plenty of cool events on the calendar, so be sure you check them out on Instagram. Still ahead, get your blood pumping. We have a super fly cycle spot in Lakewood.
Cyclefly is a dark room rhythmic indoor cycling studio located in the heart of Lakewood, Ohio. The best way I could describe it is that it is like a dance party on the bike. Indoor cycling is just a type of cardio that we offer. It's different than your average cardio. So like when I was looking for something personally to incorporate into my daily like health and wellness lifestyle, I was never good at running or anything like that. So when you come into the studio and you do like the darkroom riding, you kind of feel like you're alone, but yet with the community. So you feel very empowered and very strong. Each instructor creates a playlist for the ride. We start with a warm up. We kind of start increasing resistance and speed. We go like up the hill, down the hill. With the resistance, there is a strength section of the ride as well, where we incorporate 3 pounds and 5 pound weights. What you're gonna see in a class is your instructor telling you where to go, what move to make next, based off of the beat of the music and then the playlist that they make. There's some lights that we have. It's mostly darkroom though, just to give you the space that you need when you want to come work out. You have to have some type of shoes to ride. We offer rentals. For your first class, the rentals are free. Outside of that, they're $3. These shoes pretty much lock you in. They also help you work different muscle groups and stay more focused. So you can sprint faster, you can use the resistance a little better. I was working in dental for about 8 or 9 years managing, and then I moved to Cleveland with my husband, and we really didn't have like any friends or anything, so we just kind of started doing our own little things like volleyball. I started indoor cycling a lot. Then as soon as I started indoor cycling, I became super passionate about it, and then decided to leave dental and pursue something that made me happier. Just a lot of fun basically working at Cyclefly and just building a community from nothing basically, because I felt like it didn't have very many cycling studios, so this is very new for the area as well. We do have a lot of regular riders that do come here. We also have a lot of new riders. We have people that travel from Akron all looking for that type of community, that indoor cycling community. I believe like cycling in a community and cycling with others just elevates the experience so much better. Like cycling at home is great and it's definitely given people an outlet that they've needed. However, like coming into a studio, working with others, working with your neighbor on the bike and being in that environment, I feel like is just so much more rewarding.
Cyclefly is on Detroit Avenue, and you can book your rides online. That wraps up our road trip to the gorgeous city of Lakewood. There's so many spots that are unique to the town, so we couldn't cover them all in this hour. If you've missed any of the businesses we featured, just head over to fox8.com and click on our New Day tab. And let us know what shops that we might be missing by emailing us, newday@fox8.com. Thank you again to Leona's Custom Hats. I absolutely love it. I'm Natalie Herbeck, and on behalf of David Moss, we'll see you on the next New Day Cleveland.